Hello Stampers, I'm Dina Lanzendorf at Ink and with Dink. Welcome to my Tip and Technique Tuesday. Today what I wanted to do is I wanted to share some random acts of kindness that I've received over the last few months, and also to share with you some tips in making sure that your stamping is really stamping in the right color that you want it to. And that you're really getting a really good image. So just got a couple little tips to share with you regarding that. But first, let's look at some fun cards that I've received lately. So this is, let me move some of these aside so it's not quite as distracting. So this is a pretty card that I received, and this background is actually stamped. It looks a lot like designer series paper, but it's actually a stamped image, and I think she did a beautiful job in using the two stamps to work together and to come up with that beautiful image, the beautiful background. And this was a card that I received from my friend Julie. And here is a beautiful card that I received using the Vases stamp set. I think it's really pretty. I like the way she did the silver strip across here and colored in her flowers. And that is from my upline Jerry. Beautiful card. And here is a card that was made using one of our recent paper pumpkin kits. And it was just a kit with a whole bunch of little cards like this. And she actually put it on a big card to make it really pretty. And I love all the kind of, I don't know what's the word I'm looking for. The rustic look, the vintage look on the background with it being stamped. I think it turned out really pretty. And this again is from my upline Jerry. So here's a beautiful card that I received that I thought was just super sweet. I love the foil paper that's used back behind here and the stamp set with the coordinating designer series paper. And this is from one of my team members, Lisa. And this is a beautiful card that I received, and of course it's purple, so what is there not to like about this card? Really a pretty card. I love the stamp on this in this set that makes this bow. I think it's so pretty. And this is from a good friend of mine, Carol. And here is another card that I received. This was a late birthday card that I received, but I thought it was just beautiful. I thought the flower stamp turned out just beautiful, really pretty. And this is from my good friend Sue. So let me share with you a couple of tricks today with making sure that you have a real pretty stamped image and that you're getting your stamps nice and clean. Now, Stampin' Up! Has this product called a Stampin' Scrub, and I'm going to look for it real fast for you in the catalog so I can let you know what page it is on in the current catalog. So it's right here. It's on the top corner up here on page 183. Okay, and it's called the Stampin' Scrub. And the other thing that is really important to go with this is down here on the bottom of page 182 is the Stampin' Mist Stamp Cleaner. Okay, so the way these work, when you buy the Stampin' Scrub and you open it up, it has a scrubby on two sides. Okay, and if you look really closely, and I'm going to see what I can do here, but in this corner right down here, you will see 3 raindrops. And I know that is super hard to see and I can't get the light just right, but there are 3 raindrops. So that tells you that this side of your scrubby is the wet side. And then if you look at the other side and you look in the same corner, you're going to see a sun. Okay, and that tells you this is the dry side. So what that indicates to you is the wet side is where you spray your Stampin' Mist, and then your dry side is where you dry your stamp. So if you take your Stampin' Mist and you just spray it a couple of times, take your dirty stamp, rub it on the wet side, rub it on the dry side, and then it is totally clean. Okay, but one thing that I have found a lot of people do not know is that you also have to clean this. Okay, and the way to do it is super simple. These little scrubby pads actually come out. Okay, so I either get a knife, sometimes I get a pair of scissors, and you're just going to carefully, and of course now I'm not going to be able to do it because I'm trying to do it on screen. You know what? Let's take It's really not this hard to do. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time. Here we go. So all you have to do is get something underneath the corner of that and then pop it up. Okay? And then the pads come right out. Because you can kind of see on here, there's two little tabs on the top and two little tabs on the bottom, and that is what it slides under. So what you do is you take your pads out and you run them in your sink under water. Now sometimes you may have to do it 4 or 5 times. So I will run them all and then I just set them up to rinse. And then I'll come back an hour or so later and I'll run water down it again. And then I set it out just to drain, and then I'll do it again, and the third time I'll actually put some dishwashing liquid on it and kind of rub it in, and then I may rinse it 2 or 3 more times until it starts rinsing much cleaner. Then I let it sit and drain for, I don't know, a day maybe, and then it's all clean and ready to go. So then to get it back in, I just slide it under those on the bottom, kind of bend it up a little bit, slide it under the top, and then it's ready to go. Okay, so I just know I've come across talking to some of my customers recently that they were not aware that this still needs to be cleaned out. Because after a while, what will happen is you will go to clean your stamp and you'll clean it on the wet and you'll clean it on the dry, and then you'll stamp it and it'll stamp like a dirty brown look. Okay, so that is telling you it's time to clean. But you still need to keep using your Stampin' Mist. The reason you use this instead of just water is that it has a conditioner in it that will keep your stamps from drying out over time. Because some of these stamps, I keep my stamps for a long time. This one you can see is dated 1994, and I still use this heart because I think it's super cute. But if you want your stamps to be in good shape and to last that long, then you need the conditioner on it to keep them from drying out. So that is it. That is how you use our Stampin' Scrub. And I hope you know too that with the Stampin' Mist, the first time you buy it, you buy the small bottle because it has the little spray thing at the top. Okay. After that, when you are buying it, you're going to buy this bigger one, which is the refill bottle. Okay. And then you just keep the little one and you just keep refilling this one so you've still got the squirt bottle. All right, so that is it. That is the tips that I needed to tell you on how to use your Stampin' Scrub and how to keep it clean and working great for you. And if you have any questions, let me know. But thanks for watching.